Positivity really pays. For those who uphold it with testify, for me, it really works for me. Positivity has kept me going and keeping me ahead. I'm Manira, your usual host on our dialogue. On this video, I'll be sharing with you some important tips on envy. Why do people envy? What is envy all about? Does it have some kind of side effect? Is it possible for one who is envious to be free from it? All of this is what I'll be talking to you about. Envy is a negative emotional state. It is a destructive and a diseased state of the mind that acts like poison in the vein of not just the envier, but the envied and the society as a whole. How does envy destroys or poisons the vein of the envier? For the envier, envy always makes you feel inadequate. Yes, it makes you feel so low. It makes you feel so inferior. Because you always feel bad or you have a negative displeasure over people's achievement. Once people around you achieve great things or they possess something you don't have, you always feel they are better off. And as a result of that, two things often happen. One is either you wish they don't have it. You always wish, you always feel they are deprived of that achievement or possession. If that doesn't happen, then you always wish it was you that has what they had, or they attain what they have attained, or they achieve what they have achieved. And an envious person finds it difficult to reach happiness. You know why? Because an envier always feels that whatever someone else has is responsible for his own happiness. So because of that, happiness is usually impossible for the envier to attain. That is as bad as envy can do to your thinking and to your well-being. Envy actually affects you both physically and mentally. Envy has driven a lot of people into depression and anxiety. Yeah, because they always feel they are less than the others, and they often see those people who achieve what they don't achieve as being superior and being better than them. And because of that, it affects them mentally. And of course, whatever affects you mentally is going to affect your physical well-being as well. So that is the bad side of envy to those who are envious. Then to the envied, there is also a way your enviness can affect those whom you envy. For those you envy, you often criticize. Yes, you often criticize. You don't really see anything good in what they do and in what they have. Anything you see around them, you will always criticize. You always want to make them feel low. And as a result of that, your criticism, they become doubtful of themselves, and sometimes they could even lose confidence. They're always extra careful and very conscious of what they do so that you won't criticize them. This is as bad as how your envy can go. It makes them feel sometimes in doubt of what they are doing, and most of the times they really want to measure up to standard to ensure that they don't get any criticism. And to the society, your envy really affects the growth of the society, because as an envious person, don't forget, you don't see the good in you. It even deprives you from seeing the good qualities in you. You always got to see your negativity and your weaknesses. So as a result, it doesn't make you feel better. It doesn't make you to focus on getting yourself better. This is how bad envy can unfair the society. So if you don't grow yourself as an individual because you always feel bad about other people's achievement, which has deprived you from getting better, the society, of course, will be affected, because every one of us are the ones who make the society. So if you as an envious person, you're not growing, and also because your enviness also affects those whom you envy, you see, the society will be lacking of great people, great writers, great painters, great thinkers. Okay, this is how envy can really destroy the society. And why do people often envy? I have mentioned that earlier. They envy because they feel other people achieve what they don't have. Other people possess what they don't possess, and other people attain what they don't attain. So they also feel inadequate, as in, this person is better than me, this person is greater than me, this person is more superior, this person is more successful. And as a result, they become envy. But the good thing about it is, it can actually turn to something good and something pleasant. How can envy turn to something pleasant? When you accept, because a lot of times for those who are envy, they don't accept the fact that they are envy. Why some don't even know that they are actually envy? I will tell you how you would know. So for now is, most times, because you don't accept the fact that you are envious, is the reason why it often leads to destruction. Like, you suppress, you repress your envy, you don't show it. It really makes you become destructive. But then when you accept that you are envy and you express it, it can actually turn to admiration. Yes, this is where admiration comes up. Like, wow, when somebody achieves something, or you see someone who is so beautiful or so intelligent, you're like, wow, I love this. I love this. I wish I'm this. So, that automatically motivates and inspires you to want to move out of your comfort zone, to do something to get to where that person is, and even sometimes getting even higher than the person. So if you accept that you're envy of something or envy of someone, and you express it, it will turn good, because that will inspire you. That will not be your driving force to want to put more effort to get there. This is how you can actually turn your envy to something pleasant, by admiring what other people have or what they achieve. But most importantly, I just want you to know that two people can never be the same. There are no two individuals that are ever the same. So what you need to do is, when you see people actually achieving things you don't have, admire them. The best you could do is to admire them. When you admire them, you listen to your inner self to know what's best for you, and you work towards getting yourself better. You will even get there, or even get greater than those persons. And now, is there any possibility of you going being free from envy? Yes, you can be free from envy once you accept that you are envy. You got to accept it first, that you are envy. Then you express it, and then you also understand and accept the concept of individual differences, that no two people are the same, and we are all gifted in different ways, and we are all unique in our own self. So if you understand that, it will help you free from envy. Then another thing is emulation. Yes, when you see people who are successful, or you see people achieving things you are not able to achieve, or having things you don't have, you got to emulate them. You like see them as examples or role models, and they automatically become a motivation and inspiration for you. Okay, then one important thing you would always do is to always be in charge of your happiness by staying contented. Yeah, you got to stay contented. You got to believe in what you have. You got to appreciate yourself. You got to appreciate the qualities you possess. There is something so unique about you that even those people you're trying to envy or admire, they don't have. And if you look closely, they are also admiring that unique thing in you because them too don't have it. So everybody has that specialty and that unique thing we all possess. So it's just for us to know what we have and to appreciate it and become better in it that makes us who we are. So I hope this becomes useful to you. Always remember to be positive, think positive, and act positive. And if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do to show some love. See you.